Well, hello there. My name is Sometimes Heather and I make dresses. This week I have been shopping. Let's see what I got, because I have completely and utterly forgotten. I have black fabrics. I have gotten 3 meters of viscose. This seems to be a light, non-elastic viscose that feels so nice. I think I planned to make a long shirt dress type of a thing out of this, and that seems like a smart choice. I will do that. I have also gotten a buckle. I don't remember what I wanted to use this for, but it is pretty. We also have another black fabric. 2 meters of viscose. This is a lighter viscose with a little bit of a stretch. I want to say 140 wide. Doesn't tell me the width. I can't remember what I wanted to make out of this, but I'm going to stash it and use it for something light and summery. Maybe another shirt dress. That'll be fun. And lastly, we have 1.5 meters of wild colors. This, feels so nice. This is a light, very light actually, viscose jersey. Black and pastel black. I want to make a long dress out of this, and this is interesting. It stretches almost the equal amount in both directions, so it could be, in theory, possible to use this like against the intended stretch, make vertical stripes, but maybe we will go horizontal, colorful. I'm going to pop these into the washing machine, and tomorrow we can sew. While I picked up the parcel, I also went shopping in real life. Why? Because I wanted to look at pretty things. I have gotten a zipper. I have a vintage bag that lacks a proper closure, so I'm going to sew this into the bag. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. And I've also gotten a ball of yarn. This is 100% acrylic. A light, very soft yarn. I love the feel of this, although this is acrylic. But still, feels nice. Can't complain. Anyway, I already have some of this stashed, and I want to use this to make another simplest shawl, and I thought we might crochet that together. But first, I'm going to make a dress in colors. It is now Friday around 2 p.m. I have washed my fabrics and I think it's time to design. The reason why I wash my fabrics before using them is I mainly use natural fibers, and these have a tendency to shrink a little bit in the first wash. If I wash my fabrics before sewing them, I can avoid a freshly made garment shrinking in the first wash. Also, fabrics often are finished with all sorts of chemicals, and well, washing them rinses off chemicals. So, stripy dress, here we come. I want to actually wear this dress tonight, so we need to hurry. I have created a simple design. I want to make my fabric into a long-sleeved dress with a turtleneck. I'm going to be using my basic long-sleeve t-shirt pattern for this, and also I'm going to be copying the shape of the hem from another dress. So, turtleneck. As turtlenecks are a little bit challenging to get into, I'm going to be making a keyhole for the back of the neck. This is going to be open and closed with buttons, and the keyhole will give me a little bit more space around the neck area so that I can actually put the dress on with ease. I'm going to be making the sleeves as long as possible. I'm even thinking about a thumb hole, but we'll get to that when we get to that. I only have 1.5 meters of fabric, so I'm going to either have to cut carefully or sacrifice a little bit of hem in order to get the sleeves as long as I want them to be. Let's see what happens when we cut. When working with striped fabrics, the first thing you want to do is align your stripes at the selvage edge. This way, the pieces will have symmetrical stripes. Also, you want to align stripes at side seams. Therefore, I'm going to cut the back piece first and then copy the side seam from it to the front piece. This way I can align my stripes while I'm cutting, and that saves me from sacrificing precious length. While I'm laying down my pattern pieces, I've noted that my fabric is actually 116 centimeters wide. This means that I can easily fit a sleeve into my mix. The hem might be a little bit narrower than I usually make, but, well, my wardrobe does need a little bit of variety. I'm going to get rid of my mic now and show you how I copy the shape of another dress. dress a cut. I'm going to start sewing from the sleeves today, just because I feel like it. So, in order to sew the seams, I'm first going to align the stripes. This is a right side and so is this. Okay. I'll start from the hem of the cuff because it's just easiest that way. Also, I've left my glasses on the table, so we'll see how this goes. That's one. With stripes, aligning never ends. After the sleeves, we have the back seam, and after the back seam, we have two very long side seams. How joy! Aligning stripes may be tedious and time-consuming, but how rewarding is that? I'm going to move on to the back seam now, and then I'll show you how to sew a keyhole. Back seam all sewn. I have a little bit of inconsistencies here somewhere along the line, like there, but I suppose no one is going to notice that, so I'll just leave it. Then I'm going to move on to binding my keyhole. I'm going to use a bit of elastic to bind this. First thing I'm going to do is pin my elastic to the right side of my keyhole. I want right sides facing, yes. I'm going to use my sewing machine to stitch right here next to the pretty edge. I'm struggling. Right here. This will secure my lace to my fabric so that after the seam is sewn, I can fold it to the inside of my garment and it will look pretty. I'm going to pin that and then sew. Next step in my keyhole process is to attach a collar. In order to do that, I'm going to need to sew the shoulder seams. And actually, because I want to try the dress on before working on the collar, I'm also going to do the side seams. So, let's align some more. Now I have finished sewing my dress together. I have set my sleeves and everything. The fit seems relatively nice. It's a little bit too large around the waist, but that's what always happens. Now I'm going to start working on the collar. I have cut a strip twice as high as my desired height, and as long as the circumference of my neck. I have 2 strips of elastic. I'm going to fold these in half, like so, and attach them to the ends of the strip. I'm going to sew them like this. Trust the process, trust the process. Here we go. Secure those there, and then fold the collar piece over itself so that it's like double, so the folded edges together there, and also on the other end here. Then turn it over so that you have right sides out, and the button loops will pop out just like that. And this strip attaches to the neckline. I'm going to pin this to the right side of my fabric all the way around. This should meet this edge here, and the other corner should meet this corner here. I'm going to pin this down and then show you how it looks. My collar is pinned, and I'm going to search through this edge here. When I turn this to its correct location, it's going to be a turtleneck. Now all that remains is attaching 2 pretty ordinary buttons. And of course taking in the waist and hemming this entire thing. I'm starting to have my doubts of wearing this tonight. It's already quite late, and to be quite honest, Valkyrie needs a cocktail badly. I will try my best though. And that concludes our adventure with a stripy dress. I must say I'm very, very happy about the way this dress turned out. The sleeve length, perfect. Hem length, perfect. And the fabric feels so nice. It's like wearing jammies. And it goes with my simplest shawl. Even though I love this shawl, I really don't reach for it that often because it's grey. I want one in black. I have purchased, as I mentioned in the beginning, a huge amount of acrylic yarn which matches the weight of the yarn I used in the cotton version. I'm going to start crocheting a black simplest shawl, and I'll take you along for the ride. I'm hoping that next week we shall at least start with the shawl. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all later.